Hello, 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 hello. Oh, why isn't the badger talking? I love technical difficulties day. I got all the technical difficulties, which is okay. It's Gucci. It's Gucci. It's Gucci. Anyways, today we're watching the thing. We're watching the thing. Wait, I'm trying to fix the. Fuck. Okay, fine. Badger doesn't talk today. Badger, it's a short stream. It's too short to deal with technical difficulties. So yeah, we're watching the direct today. I forgot to generate a bingo to myself. Don't forget to get a bingo on YouTube. You can get it in the description. On Twitch, it's pinned. Let's just try to have fun. It's a short stream. It's a fun stream. It's a chill stream. Also, don't forget to join us on Discord, even though Discord does issues as well. So feel free to mark Discord gives Badger issues. Yeah. The yapping machine is closed for today. So yeah, I put some things. Wait, mark that Badger keeps having technical difficulties with Discord. As far as I care, it counts. It just. Yeah. It's the one where Badger gives up. Oop. Someone joined. Omer, you're on stream. How you doing, buddy?
Hey guys, how you doing?
I'm doing well. What about you, buddy?
I'm good.
You excited?
I had my station. Excited for game day? Yeah, I'm excited to be disappointed.
Yay! Did you grab a bingo?
Yeah, I got my bingo. Yes.
Got any interesting categories?
Let's see.
I'm most likely not getting a bingo tonight.
I have some hype.
Question mark?
Question mark. I have Badger is finally convinced getting a Switch too. And I also have Badger is still not convinced to get in a Switch too.
Somebody's not getting No, I got all the troll. I got all the troll ones. I got the Fortnite collab. Because I thought the Fortnite collab would be funny. I got Pokemon Sleep Apnea version.
Oh, I got that too.
You know what? Because knowing
McDonald's collab.
I forgot the McDonald's collab is likely. They did a lot of collabs with McDonald's. I got the Pokemon Digimon crossover.
Uncanny Valley Pikachu is back. What is Uncanny Valley Pikachu?
A few years ago, they did the Pokemon Presents, and they showed like this very weird animatronic Pikachu. It was moving really, really weird. Now people call it Pikabot.
Iteration of the movie?
No, it's like a plushie of Pikachu, but it moves very realistically and very uncannily. So yeah, it's
like Detective Pikachu style?
Even creepier.
Okay.
Yeah, people call it Pikachu bot. People call it lifelike, uncomfortable Pikachu. I just call it the Uncanny Valley Pikachu. It managed to traumatize the entire fandom.
The plushie.
Yeah, it's the plushie that moves very well.
About the plushie.
What plushie? Send.
Pikachu plushie leaks.
Send. I think you can send it here in the chat.
Let's see. There it is. Fuck you. Send it here in chats.
I'm looking. Working. Oh.
Yeah,
I saw it. It's not a leak. It was in a toy presentation. This one is actually a really cute toy. Oh wow, cool. Yeah. I hope they will do it for the other Gen 1 Spike. Oh.
If it will be in reasonable price, I might even order.
Nah, it's Pokemon. You need
By reasonable, I
to.
mean under 50 pounds.
It's probably gonna cost you an arm and a leg. It will be easier to actually take a. Take a rat, electrify it, and turn it into a Pokemon. Than actually getting one of those. Nah, their merch is getting weirdly expensive. For what? You know?
It's because people are paying.
Like, yeah, people are paying, I know. You don't need to tell me, I know. People are also paying for the Fire Red Leaf Green for 20 pounds. Holy shit, this still pisses me off.
I mean, if they had an online support, I swear to God, I would have paid.
But there isn't, because fuck you.
The opportunity to play my favorite childhood games, because I started in Crystal.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
okay, it's starting.
Crystal, I think, was my first.
If you have Nostalgia Bait, you can mark Nostalgia Bait, by the way. They're already doing the Nostalgia Bait.
Yeah, of course.
It's Pokemon, it always has Nostalgia Bait. Hey, remember the good games and then the few bad games? Like, I think the thing that hurts me the most is after watching the trailer for Beast of Reincarnation, another game by Game Freak, and it looks really good.
Hello, everyone.
It hurts me seeing Pokemon.
Pokemon Company.
It physically hurts me.
February 27 is Pokemon Day. This is the date the Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green games were first released.
Okay, but give me the Fortnite collab.
Marking the beginning of the Pokemon series. In those first two titles, 151 Pokemon made their appearance. Now, a total of 1,025 Pokemon have been discovered. And these diverse Pokemon have been part of the stories trainers worldwide have been able to experience.
Anyways, what are your predictions for today?
It's the Pokemon series' 30th. A milestone reached because of your support. Thank you, each and every one of you.
I have no idea.
We hope you will all enjoy seeing how Pokemon continues to
Like, it's 90% gonna have, like, mobile games.
In today's broadcast,
Probably Pokemon Champions.
about Pokemon.
I mean, it will...
Please enjoy the
I kinda hope they will release it today, because I don't find any other good day to release it in. Do you feel nostalgic yet?
I'm looking for my push to talk button. There it is. Found it.
For a second I thought they would do some game news.
Masuda, and I handled the music and sound effects for the Pokemon Red version and Pokemon Blue version video games. You can now play all 45 songs from the games on the small player inspired by the Game Boy system. We took
While it's very, very, very cute,
just like Game Boy.
it's very, 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 very cute.
While swapping out cartridges.
Why not Spotify? You know? Like, I see the appeal. It's very, very, very cute, but why not just put it on Spotify?
Trainers, and happy Pokemon Day. I'm Chris Brown from the Pokemon Company International, and I'm thrilled to share news about the 2026 Pokemon World Championships, which will be taking place alongside our new fan experience.
Is this considered a nostalgia bait?
There was a nostalgia bait, and also the next World Championship location reveal.
Nearly 3,000 competitors from all over the world.
Because they're going to reveal it probably now.
Video game championships will battle for the first time in Pokemon
But yeah,
Champions.
it is very much nostalgia bait.
Competitors will battle in the Pokemon trading card game, Pokemon Go, and Pokemon Unite. Each of the final matches of these games will be held at the Chase Center, an arena that's 3 times the size as last year's finals. Years ago, we started on a mission to create the most exciting Pokemon event for our competitors and their families. As the World Championships evolved, we saw an opportunity to expand even further and deliver a one-of-a-kind experience where trainers around the world can come together in celebrating their fandom. As we celebrate 30 years of Pokemon, we invite all of you to the inaugural Pokemon XP event. Fans of all ages can expect fun activities, including interactive exhibits, pin trading, cosplay showcases, unique panels, hands-on workshops, exciting partner collaborations, and
Imagine stealing the Toyota Miraidon.
pop-up store. To celebrate this new experience, today we're giving you a first look at a truly special piece of art.
And since it's Toyota, it's
Pokemon
probably
XP
gonna be in
alongside the
Syria in like a
highly
couple of years.
anticipated World Championships. Whether you're joining us in person in San Francisco or from home on our live stream, we can't wait to see you this August. Thank you, Pokemon trainers.
Of course, the TCG game. Oh, they're re-releasing the old cards for the what time? Or are they nostalgia betting us with the TCG cards? Okay, I wish they kinda returned those cards, they were gorgeous. Overall, I think the Heart Gold and Soul Silver sets of the TCG had some of the most beautiful cards in the game. Okay.
Are we getting the team-ups back?
I don't think it's gonna be team-ups. I don't think they will try to do something like the team-ups that it used to be. Because if I remember correctly, wasn't team-ups like unfathomably broken?
Starting tomorrow. We also have a promo code to share.
Never played competitive TCG.
From what I know, the team-up cards were just had such broken abilities. Okay, that's kinda cute. Like, the art style is really cute.
Let your curiosity shine! Like a twinkling star!
Pokemon Masters EX.
It came out 6.5 years ago. Damn, I'm old. Like, it's really cute, but why can't we have, like, give our Pokemon costumes in the mainline games? Fuck it, I wanna rock a competitive team that they all look very, very cute. Sleep apnea version confirmed? You know, I really tried to like Pokemon Sleep. But it would heat up my phone so much, I was afraid that it will burn our mattress. And that was when my Pokemon Sleep relationship ended.
To celebrate Pokemon Day, Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno will be joining the fray. The magnificent power of the 3 legendary bird Pokemon comes together. Soar stylishly into battle. You can participate in the event to unlock their Unite licenses. And even more Pokemon are scheduled to be added. Don't miss what's coming.
Are you playing Pokemon Unite, Omer?
No, not yet. I'm still getting over my League addiction.
Like, I played Pokemon Unite, I really tried to like it, but eventually it just became really, really hard to keep up with the meta. Unless, of course, you fork over money. And apparently they're doing new changes now, and the whole community is just fucking raging. That's actually really cool.
If it wasn't Nintendo 2 exclusive.
And because it's going to be on the online, it won't have home connectivity. So that kind of sucks. Because the Pokemon in XD and Coliseum, they have if you catch a dark Pokemon and then you purify it, it gets a special unique ribbon. So if you're ribbon hunting, it kind of sucks.
Hello everyone, I'm Utsunomiya from the Pokemon Company. I'd like to give you all some additional updates as we share the latest news on our games. First off, we have information regarding the Pokemon Fire Red version and Pokemon Leaf Green version games coming to Nintendo Switch. The Pokemon Fire Red and Pokemon Leaf Green games, remakes of the Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green games in Japan, were released on Game Boy Advance in 2004. Today, these games have been made available to play once more as download-exclusive titles on Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2.
For $20 each.
We also plan to make these titles compatible with Pokemon Home in the future. This way, you can bring Pokemon obtained in other Pokemon RPG series titles on adventures with you, or you can send Pokemon to visit Pokemon Champions. We hope you look forward to it. Next, we have some news about Pokemon Champions.
Finally. That's what I'm here for. This is something that I might actually get into.
I think it's just gonna be another cash grab.
Here's the thing, if we judge by the leaks, it's actually not that bad of a cash grab. Because like 90% of the currency you need in the game, you can get by just playing the game. It's the least cash grabby of all their games. Like, here's the thing why I want Pokemon Champions to succeed. Is that it will take off the weight of needing to make the next games competitive. So they can actually focus on the game. While they have a dedicated app for all the competitive needs. So I'm actually really hopeful that this game will succeed and it will work. April 2026. Okay. I kinda hoped it would be today, but...
Next up is news about the Mega Dimension DLC for the Pokemon Legends ZA game.
Ooh, more content?
Title in the Pokemon series. Please take a look at this video.
More content? Another thing I want to say, I hope that the Legends ZA competitive scene would actually reach the competitive, like the proper competitive. Because you see some of the dumbest shit happening, and that's amazing. Like, in what Pokemon game would you say that Stunfisk is part of the meta?
In Gen 6?
It never was in the scene in Gen 6 or Gen 5. In Legend ZA, because its hitbox is so small, it's really hard to hit it, and it knows a lot of AoE attacks. Which are basically necessary for this game. It's the most cracked competitive scene I've ever seen in a Pokemon game. Oh, hello! Mega Garchomp Z. He's a play now. I actually like it. I vibe with this design.
Let me see Mega Cerulege.
Yeah, I kind of vibe with Mega Garchomp Z. But how do we get it?
A new Mega Evolution of Garchomp, Mega Garchomp Z, has been discovered. This mystery gift will become available for the Pokemon Legends ZA Mega Dimension DLC after this presentation concludes.
Oh, that's cool.
After claiming this gift, you'll be able to detect a special hyperspace distortion where you can encounter Mega Garchomp Z. You can obtain a Garchompite Z stone by winning a battle against Mega Garchomp Z in the special pocket of hyperspace.
That actually seems fun.
Next up, we have some news about Pokemon Pokopia.
Another thing I kinda hope, Pokemon Pokopia is getting a lot of Pokemon forms. The Legends Z DLC is paid DLC, yeah. But if you have it, you have access to Mega Garchomp Z.
Did it get enticed by the music and hop inside?
But yeah, I really hope that the Pokemon forms in Pokemon Pokopia would actually become canonical in the other games, that you can actually use them.
As if you give it a CD in the
Because Tangrowth is actually finally getting some love.
It can help liven up the town with a variety of music. Ditto and the others are grooving to the
Look at him, he's so happy!
Listen to DJ
He's so happy to exist.
selected tracks while I introduce you to the world of Pokemon
Yeah.
Pokopia. Ditto first encounters Professor Tangrowth in a wasteland that was once a town. It seems like Ditto is working alongside...
Like, I find the setting interesting because it's supposedly like a post-apocalyptic Pokemon world, but very cutesy. Like, I am saying that they're cooking with a good idea,
Stomach. It looks like Riolu wants something...
but I'm still not getting it.
But how do you cook?
Your Pokopia. Your Pokopia versus my Pokopia.
Huh?
Huh? That silhouette.
Oh shit, it's the ugly squirrel. Okay, it's kinda cute.
Pokemon cooking game confirmed.
Can we cook the squirrel?
Weird. It sounds like everyone calls it Chef Dente.
I feel like... Okay, Chef Dente is a cute name. I'll give them that.
How to cook all sorts of dishes.
But I feel like they're really trying to push Greedent.
Each Pokemon...
I don't know why they want us to like Greedent. I remember it had a special event
Power up your moves.
in Sword and Shield.
This will make it even easier.
It was a powerhouse in Pokemon Unite for quite a while.
Try bringing Pokemon you've befriended on
And now he's here.
In multiplayer mode, you can visit other players.
I think it was like supposed to be like a play on
You can play
Al Dente and Chef Dente.
First, let's play.
But I like the name.
Wonder where everyone's hiding.
I still want to cook him.
Ah, there you are. There's someone here too.
You mean with him?
No, cook the squirrel.
But
If there is one thing I learned in Red Dead Redemption is if it's alive, it can be not alive and it can be
you
cooked.
can transform into objects too.
Pokemon Red Dead Redemption crossover when?
Game of hide and seek.
In the older generations, there was a big thing about cooking slowpoke tails.
Mm-hmm. Fuck it in there. Gen 8, you could actually cook a slowpoke tail. You could also cook Krabby and Kingler legs. And in Gen 9, you get a lot of meat that nobody explains where it is, but they call it a hamburger.
Counters may await you as well.
And what else could you cook there?
I mean, like, slowpoke tails were main plot device used by Team Rocket as a currency.
Yeah. But the funny thing is, it was painted as a bad thing. You know? As a cruel thing. But then in Gen 8, you can actually cook slowpoke tails. Like, I think it's Gen 8 is the timeline where Team Rocket kind of succeeded.
Tinto's Game Freak confirmed.
Next week on Thursday, March 5th. We hope you enjoy working with Pokemon to develop a town from the ground up. Today, we covered all of the information you see here. We'd like to end our presentation today with one final video for you all.
Gen 10?
Thank you for tuning in.
Gen 10? Yeah, it's Gen 10. If we believe the leaks, this is Gen 10.
Not actual gameplay footage.
No shit! Or is it gonna be Pokemon Art Academy? Johto? Legends Johto? No, that's Gen 3. Okay, I have no idea what it is. But it does seem like we might get a Gen 10 reference. I don't know. Oh, look at this fat ass Slowpoke. With his tail. Unassuming. Yeah, it's Gen 10.
Remember how people said that in Gen 3 there were too much water?
Oh, they're so cute! If you watch the leaks of Gen 10, yeah, it's gonna have a lot more water. However, if it's gonna work like they want, it sounds kinda interesting. Not gonna lie, I have a bit of goosebumps. But yeah, there we go, Gen 10. It looks really rough. It looks really rough. But the ocean looks better than it used to be. Ladybug mentioned. Yeah, the textures still look kinda rough. Like really rough. The starters? It's a Pomeranian! It's so cute! Proud. Oh, the Pomeranian is really cute, and the lizard is kinda cute. Like, the bird looks kinda off-brand Rowlet, but the Pomeranian and the gecko are really cute. No shit, we can actually have underwater travel.
It only took them like 5 generations to bring it back.
Yep. Winds and waves confirmed! In 2027. And it's gonna be a Switch 2 exclusive. That's it? So yeah, we came here for only the few less seconds. Like we're...
So, Badger,
Yeah. Yeah, I'm listening.
are you still not convinced on getting a Switch 2?
They have to release so much more updates about this game before 2027 for me to decide. Because here's the thing, if we... I mean, do you mind leak talk? First of all, I didn't get the bingo, of course, but...
I don't.
Okay, so I did follow the leaks a bit. Winds and Waves are gonna have some really interesting mechanics. If we believe the leaks. Like, you can actually pet almost all the Pokemon you have. Like, properly pet them. And you can ride almost every Pokemon. Kinda like Digimon did. There is going to be like... not AI generated, the other word, mod, remind me the word. Like they try to do with No Man's Sky, with generating the planets. I forgot what. Procedural, yes. If we believe the leaks, they wanna do these mechanics that you can actually see, like they are the must-have islands where the plot is happening. And then there are gonna be random islands that you can kinda explore. That's why the game is Switch 2 exclusive, because the Switch 1 cannot handle it. However, the graphics here look really rough if you judge. But, like, the water looks great. Okay, I'll give them that. And I'll give them, I only give honesty. The water looks great. Even for a not Switch game. Water textures are really hard to do well. Okay, but look at this. Okay? And look... let's see, Scarlet. No, we're not throwing tomatoes. We're just having honest conversations. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Trailer. Reveal trailer. Like, you can see the upgrade in the water textures. Like, the water here looks very stiff and ugly, but look like at the ground textures between those two. You know? You actually get some grass, but you can actually see like the paint brushing of the green on the ground.
Where did you send it?
I put it on the second screen. Didn't it catch it? It didn't catch. It did catch it. Like, look here, in this part of the trailer. Like, you see those textures? There's very muddy green painting on the ground behind the blades of grass, or between the blades of grass. And wait.
Zoom into the windows! Zoom into the windows!
And look here. Like, it's slightly better. You know, I won't lie, it's slightly better. Okay, but is it worth Switch 2 better? The water is good. The water graphics look really good. Like some NPC, the store, the Pokemon Center, so they're going like the Scarlet and Violet.
It looks good.
It passes a 2005 game, which is an upgrade. Maybe. Like this if this is an in-game engine, this is good water textures. Compared to literally the GIFs that we had in Legends ZA, and the kind of weird and stiff water we had in Scarlet and Violet. Now, don't blame them. Water physics and water graphics are hard to do. But this is a very big improvement. But the rock looks ugly as sin. Like the jagged edges and the textures that are blurry. It will be interesting to see if the winds actually do have physics and they affect your character and they do affect the foliage. Because it kinda was there in Scarlet and Violet, but if you didn't look for it, you didn't see it. And most of the world felt stiff unless there was a strong wind. So if you are around I wonder if you are around the ocean, will you see actually the movement of wind?
You mean like in World of Warcraft Dragon, the new Dragon expansion?
I don't know because I don't play it. But I'm talking overall when you see games that like a big part of the game experience or presentation is the weather changing. Here, I'll give you a free one. Crimson Desert in the trailers. It's also in the bingo. They did a presentation of how the weather changes, not only the cutscenes, but the gameplay. Okay? And if you're around water, you do see that there is a lot of wind movement, like plants move, clothes move, hair moves. I don't expect the same from Game Freak or any Switch game, okay? But they kind of showed it in that one scripted cutscene, so I wonder if we'll see it in the main game as well. You know? Like, if I will choose to get this game, I will compare it to the trailer. Also, a Lady by Ledian mention for the 2 Lady by Ledian fans out there. Rejoice!
All 2 of them.
All 2 of them are probably very happy. Seeing a bug Pokemon that you'll only catch it for the Pokédex and then throw it in hell. The lava doesn't look too bad. It does look kinda PNG-ish, but it's not the worst.
Also, no Mantiquee released yet.
No what?
Mantiquee.
Mantiquee?
It's the baby form of Mantine.
Mantike.
Mantike? Not
Mantike.
Mantiquee?
Mantike. I think Tyke is supposed to be like a little kid or like a little fish or something like that. Also, it would be a shame to not have Mantines. Do your ramblings count on too much talking? No, but you can mark too much talking because the Pokemon people are always talking too much. Badger rambling is a given. But also I do want to see Mantine in this game. For the one reason is I remember playing Pokemon Legends Arceus, which by far I still think is the best Pokemon game on modern consoles. Okay?
Let's go Pikachu and Eevee.
No, Legends Arceus. And I think one of the things that sold it to me is there is like, and I think it's the second map, no, the third map, where they teach you how to summon a Pokemon that helps you swim across the waters. And yeah, the water textures that are rough. Okay, it's a Pokemon game. All the textures are gonna be rough. Even though the foliage here doesn't look too bad unless you look at the ground. Like, you see the moss, it's cute. You see the little trees and leaves. It's okay. It's a tree. Then you look at the ground and it's like, oh boy. Oh boy. But one of the things they sold it to me is that there is an area where there are Mantines. Like, you know, Mantining around. And you can actually swim and they will start jumping above you and swim under you. And it's really cute. It's very cute. It's very good. And because there are no like proper encounters in those games, so they just you can swim in between them without worrying it ruining the illusion. And this is how I caught a shiny alpha mantine, by the way. It was just kind of swimming around me. So if you were going to play a game about ocean exploration, island exploration, those are the things I want to see. I want to see the water Pokemon swimming around us, flying around us, jumping around us. Because one of the things I'm afraid of is that it will feel dead and empty, like Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and Sword and Shield to some extent. That's like the worst case scenario. If you're going to give us an open world game, I don't want to see areas that are empty. Like, Legends is also very, very empty. But I kinda gave it a slack because they chose to do it in a small town. So I kinda give it a slack with an eye twitch kinda slack. But here, if I'm going to explore those islands, and one of the fears of procedurally generated islands is that it's gonna be like other procedurally generated games, that you're gonna go on an island, you wanna explore the jungle, and it's gonna be empty. With nothing to do. I don't expect to see trainers on those islands, even though having a pool of trainers that will appear in random locations would be cool. But if I go there and there are no Pokemon and no trainers and nothing really that catches my eye, yeah, it's kind of a waste, and it could have been a Switch 1 game.
So, like, there was a question that they asked the developer, the CD Red project, the developers of The Witcher, on how to make a good open world game. And they said something around, on every location there should be a point of interest in a radius of 7 minutes or something like that, walk from your character.
I think one of
the world actually feels dead.
Yeah. Another thing. No, I'm not losing all hope. Again, this is the first trailer, and I'm only giving my thoughts and the things I've seen from the leaks. But I definitely need a lot more. I'm kind of still neutral about it. I'm very, very neutral. I'm living in the same mind space that I came in, you know? So I think one of the more interesting views of how to do an open world game, in my opinion, is actually how Red Dead Redemption did it. With, yes, every biome has some recognizable stuff that you can actually navigate it without using a map all the time. But also things keep happening around you. So like, if you ride your horse for like 5 to 10 minutes, something will happen. There will be an event happening. There will be something. You're not just completely shutting off your brain and you're riding and nothing catches your eye. So you see like a man kidnapping a woman, or you see like road bandits, or you see some horses, or you see something that catches your eye. And this is how an open world game should be. You should have things that catch your eye all the time. So it won't be very like kind of a cruise control game. Now, there are games that, yeah, having a cruise control mindset is good. Not a game that is actiony. And I would put Pokemon as a game that is more actiony than a cruise control game. So I'm afraid that we like Scarlet and Violet, that you can go around and not see anything of interest happening around you. Now, another thing that there were in the leaks, as I said, many Pokemon are gonna be rideable. Now, I don't know if it will make it to the main game, for the one reason is that rideable Pokemon were actually planned for Legend ZA, aka the Go-Go Shuttle, if you remember it from X and Y, and that was scrapped. For whatever reason. And I'm afraid that if they don't have time to do it, it will also be scrapped. And that kind of sucks. And another thing that pisses me off is this is going to be what Nintendo hopes to be a console seller, because it's a Pokemon game. Hey, Pyroli, like, people expect this to be a console seller. They do expect people to buy a Switch 2 after seeing this trailer. Now I want to show you the other trailer by another game by Game Freak that I think is going to come out this year or next year. Beast of Reincarnation. Is it the new trailer? Yeah. Look at this. This is also... How are you doing, Pyroli? This is also a game by Game Freak. This is also going to be on the Switch too. I don't know, Pyroli.
Pokemon is abysmal.
Yeah. Like, look at this. Look at the trees. Look at the grass. Look at how this thing looks. I don't even know what this game is about, but I'm already interested. Look at the foliage. Look at the ground. Look at the water. Now, I would arguably say that the water in the new Pokemon game look a bit better, but also because the water moves a lot. So it gives you the illusion that it looks good. You know? But look at this. Look at the texture on this thing's fur. Look at her face. Like, ignore the gameplay. I'm talking graphics only. Like, this is clearly an action-adventure game, or action-RPG game. The other one is just an RPG game. But look at the lighting. Look at the trees. Look at her clothes. Look at the textures. This is another game by Game Freak. Now, I know that they've been working on this game for quite a while. Like, quite a long while. And this is kind of their passion project game. Okay? And it's gonna be released on actual consoles. It's gonna be on the Xbox. It's gonna be on the PlayStation. It's gonna be on the Switch 2. It's gonna be on PC. Okay? And this is their console seller game. This is the game that they hope will sell consoles. Again, the water here doesn't look bad. It actually looks quite pleasant. One moment, Pyroli. Like, the water here looks really, 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 really pleasant. Really nice to the eye. The emotes don't work. Anyways, yeah, it looks really, really, really nice. Really pleasant, the water. But look at the sand here. Look, like, on one thing that I can say that looks good, I just need to, like, look a bit lower. And it looks bad. Like, oh, you know, the trees look kinda nice, you know, the foliage looks kinda nice, and the floor looks like that. You know, again, this shot is not too bad, but then you look at the cliff and the rock textures. Oh, here, look at those plenty of trees and flowers, and then you look at the where the sand meets the grass, and it looks paintbrushed on. The starters are, you know what? The starters are kinda cute. The starters look cute. The bird looks like off-brand Rowlet, but the Pomeranian and the Gecko look really, really, really cute. Which one of them is gonna be meta-breaking in your opinion, Omer?
The bird gonna have to have some very heavy lifting evos to be justified.
Absolutely. Here's the thing. Grass starters, I think, besides Meowscarada in lower ranks, I don't think any grass-type Pokemon actually reached the high meta. Like, Venusaur had a very short reign there, and eventually he was replaced by non-grass-type users. Like, he either will have some really...
It was also pretty strong.
Yeah, Mega Sceptile, because it was built for double battles. And a grass type with Lightning Gong is actually not too bad. But I think he will either have a really cool gimmick, or he's gonna end up like most other grass type Pokemon, with like grass type starters, that it's like, you know, as soon as we have Pokemon home, we're bringing in...
Rillaboom is like...
Rillaboom became good, I think, just lately, no? Because of its Terra, no? Grass flying. Maybe its evolution won't be grass flying. Rowlet's evolution was eventually grass ghost and grass fighting. Now, we all know that the Pomeranian is gonna sell shit ton of plushies. He's so cute. I don't know, look at the Pomeranian. Look at this dog. Look at it's a good boy. Nah. You can't tell me that the Pomeranian is a bad design.
He got the dog in him.
And I kinda like the Gecko. Like, I know that this game is based on Indonesia and the Indonesian islands. like Southeast Asian islands. So I wonder what this bird will turn into. Like the Pomeranian, hopefully it will stay on all fours. I pray to the Pokemon gods that the dog will stay on all four legs when it evolves. Why Jover? I swear, if the dog is gonna get on two legs, I'm gonna find a way to break his legs so he will fucking crawl on four. Okay? I don't know what this bird will look like. I don't know about Southeast Asian birds, so I think my initial guess would probably be some kind of a crane. Because I think they have cranes there. Or some kind of a, I don't know, seabird. I like that he looks angry. But also he looks like I can punt him into a different game. And look at the rocks here, like, those on the far look kinda okay, but the closer you get, you see that it's just one texture that tries to mimic 3D. And of course, look at the ground. It doesn't look good. I hear you typing angrily. I mean, I wouldn't feel bad.
So sorry, I need to change. I need to do adult stuff.
It's okay. It's okay.
Clicking my voice.
It's okay. We do not blame you. We're here to yap. The bird is. I wouldn't mind if it will stand on two or looks slightly humanoid. It's a bird. There is a limit to how much you can make a bird interesting. It looks like I can just kick it to a different game. The dog is perfect. The dog is fine. The dog is fine. It's a dog. It's a Pomeranian. It's a fire-type doggy. We'll probably evolve it to some kind of a wolf. I don't know. Are there, like, Indonesian dogs? Like, they have their own dogs. But, like, I think, well, maybe it will be a wolf of sorts.
Imagine him being a dark fire type.
It could be dark fire, but also because it's a Pomeranian, I'm leaning towards fire fairy, maybe. Or fire rock, fire ground. Like, the bird will be probably grass something. Like, hopefully not grass flying, because it will pretty much kill the evolution. If it will end up being grass flying. Like, unless it will have lightning rod as a hidden ability, yeah. Or a mechanic, a gimmick that will save it, I think the bird is gonna be dead on arrival. I don't know about the dog's potential typing, but usually fire types are exceptionally good for their generations and sometimes a few generations later. aka Mega Blaziken. And of course Charizard. So yeah, fire types, and of course now we got Skeledirge, which is just like max special attack and just kill everything. So yeah, fire types are usually just very good. But it's cute. It's cute. I like it. It's supposed to be cute.
Fire types are not usually that good in my opinion, but they are rare to see in the early game playthrough.
Depends on the game. It depends on the generation. Like, if you look throughout the generation, yes, in Gen 1. First of all, I hope the dog is gonna stay on 4 legs. Those are fine 4 legs. Very, very fine legs. Secondly, it was clearly designed to sell plushies. I mean, look at it. It looks like a plushie you will have. But about the goodness of fire types, here's the thing. Grass types are rather common, and they're good only for the start of the game until you replace them with something better. Even just overall better grass types. Like, Bulbasaur is fine for the start, but then it will probably be replaced by, I don't know, as soon as you find Dratini, like, get the frog. And that's a shame. I really like Bulbasaur's line. In Gen 2, and yeah, and Charmander does struggle a lot. For that reason, it can learn, I think only in Fire Red and Leaf Green, it can learn Metal Claw at level 14. So it can stand a chance against Brock. But like in the old games, you either catch a Butterfree with confusion, was it? You were kind of fucked, because double kick was a normal type move, so the Nidoran line couldn't really help you. In Gen 2, you had technically only 2 starters. Chikorita was just really bad. The Japanese name for Brout seems to be a play on the word for someone being left out. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if it will be the Chikorita of this generation. But yeah, in Gen 2 you got basically only Cyndaquil and Totodile. Like, I had a friend who managed to solve the game with Chikorita, but how did he do it? He just put everything in defenses and hoped for the best. And of course he is over-leveled. It's like, okay. So yeah, Cyndaquil was really good. First gym is flying type, second gym is bug type, third gym is normal type, like, then you have a steel type gym, like, yeah, it's either Cyndaquil or Totodile, and they both carry the game. Gen 3, it is more balanced, because you can just evolve your Torchic into Combusken, and you don't have any issues with any gym. Or for most gyms. Gen 4, Chimchar is objectively the best fire type because it's a firefighting and there are not that many fire types in Gen 4. So it's like objectively the best starter. If you think about team building, Gen 5 you had Ember, which is one of the better starters. At least for Black and White, the first one, and Black 2 and White, I think it's more balance on whoever you choose. Gen 6, they were all okay. They were fine in Gen 6. Especially since the first gym is a bug gym, so you shouldn't have an issue. Even if you picked Chespin, it had rollout, you could manage. Gen 8, again, all the starters are viable. Every single one of the starters is good for the playthrough.
Why did you skip Gen 7?
Oh, skip Gen 7. You're right. I forgot. I mean Incineroar. Like, yeah, it didn't have Intimidate because hidden abilities back then were only through events and not through, like, now that you get patches. But when it got Intimidate, yeah, it's objectively one of the best starters of all time, and Primarina has a niche. The CGI is kinda left out band. And I say it as someone who really likes the CGI. I love the CGI. I always pick the CGI in Gen 7. But also, for most of the time, it just got left behind. He was on the team. He always was on the team. But it just kinda stayed there. Rot. I barely used it. Because here's the thing, in Gen 7 there aren't that many places where grass-type Pokemon could shine. Because even if in the water trial, I think in the vanilla Sun and Moon, it was against a water bug type. So then what you're supposed to do, you just bring an electric type. I think you can get a Pikachu earlier than, like, you get Pikachu literally on the first route, you get a Pichu. By the time of the trial, it's a Pikachu. I think you might even turn it into a Raichu by then, but I don't remember. Like, grass types don't have really, and it's a shame because Gen 7 had some really cool looking grass types, but it's not the best gen for them. And Gen 9, because it's an open world game, it doesn't really matter, but I mean, Fuecoco is objectively the best one. Like, it's objectively the best Pokemon. Like, the other two are also good, but not use an attack and get 2 stages of special attack up. Kinda good. That you can sweep the entire game with it. No, literally, you can sweep the entire game with Fuecoco. You don't really need any other Pokemon. And when it evolves into Skeledirge, yeah, it's pretty much game over. The game becomes like press A simulator. So fire-type Pokemon are usually on the better side in most generations. So I don't know if this
Definitely had some issue with Fuecoco in the, in those Titan trials.
I mean, yeah, I guess because the first one is a rock type. It's the cloth, and the bird one has some rock type moves, so I get it. But I think because it can learn energy ball, and if you can find the TM to energy ball, you can just stitch it, and then it's just not really that big of an issue. Again, it's an open world game. You can over level it, come back and kill it. So again, it's like an issue that is also a non-issue because it's solved by the fact that it's an open world game. So it's like, oh, I'm having trouble with this Titan. Well, I'm just gonna skip it, level up or evolve and come back when I'm better and I can one-shot it. Now, if we believe the leaks, this game is also an open world game. Now, while I am not a fan of the game level scaling with you, and I like that every area has its own scale, like has its own level, so it will give me like something to get better for. Like, oh, clearly I'm not supposed to be here yet, kind of vibes. I do hope the game will be balanced better. Because again, if we believe the leaks, it's gonna have like a gym, or at least someone you will have to beat for every type of Pokemon. So that's quite a bit. Like it's a lot of legwork. So I guess it will also be very easy to overlevel. So I do hope that there will be a bit more balancing for a bit more challenge. Because I think after a while in Scarlet and Violet, like if you know where to look, you get really good Pokemon really early on, and you can just one-shot everything. So yeah, I don't know how good this dog will be competitively, but it's there. It's there to sell plushies, and it's cute. It's adorable. He's a good boyo. His name is cute, Pombon. Hopefully it will turn into like a wolf, a fire wolf creature, or maybe a Cerberus creature, or I don't know anything about Southeast Asian animals, but I hope it will be something really cool and will stay on 4 and won't become like a Lycanroc. Please don't be another Lycanroc. But this is probably will be my go-to. It's so cute. It reminds me a bit of the Littlest Pet Shop. It's like a line of toys of like little animals that they have like small bodies and big heads that are like bobbleheads. It gives me the same vibe. And I really, really, really like it. I really, 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 really like it. It just kind of works for me. But again, look at the rocks. Look at the rocks. Look at the trees. Look, it just kind of looks not good. I'd imagine him going to like Chinese route and being a fire dragon type like the fire lion. Oh, like a Shisha. Honestly, that could be cool. But it would be interesting to see for one reason. First of all, I wonder if the thing on the right is kind of referencing the legendaries of this generation, because I think this cloud is not there just for the shits and giggles to look like that. But secondly, Digimon are just released a line of Pokemon based on Chinese mythology. A Digimon based on Chinese mythology. And they did make a new Shisha Digimon, and it looks really, 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 really good. Like, really, 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 really good. Wait, I don't remember its name. I think it's called, the small one is called, I think, Yonkomon. One common. Wait. Wikimon always takes a shit long of time to load. But I gotta show you him and then his evolution. Because if they're going the same route, they have to out-cute this thing. Wait 1 second. Why does this site take forever to charge? Did it turn on the water? Okay. This is you cannot see it. Wait. Any day now. There, here it is. This is their baby version of a guardian dog. See, very cute, very adorable. It has a lot of personality. I'm always hyping you up. It can be a plushie, but also it looks like something you do actually want to play with besides being a plushie. It's just a good boyo. Then they gave it an evolution. I don't remember if it is Say Summon. But that's a proper guardian dog kind of evolution. Or was it one of those? I don't remember. Yeah, no, that's not the one. Wait. No. Wait, I'll find it. If you see something say summon. Summon. Wait. Let's be clever about it. I'll find it. No. I'll find it. That's it. I'm invested in trying to find it. No. Ah. Sorry, I just invested in finding because I think if they are going for that kind of design, they have to make something that looks cooler than. I cannot find it. It was introduced in 2025. Wait. I will look at it later. I'll find it. I cannot find it. Never mind. But if they are going for a guardian dog kind of the concept. If they are going for a concept of a guardian dog, that would actually be really cool. But they will have to do something better than Digimon, which they made something cute. I'll find it and I'll put it on Discord. This thing on the right, that's clearly probably reference a legendary. Like underwater exploration seems like it's gonna be really cool. Especially if it's, again, seamless. With no loading screens kinda exploration. But yeah, the leaks actually give like the story seems to be very interesting. Like it's different than what we used to. It's not just another go and collect all the gym badges and beat up the bad guys if there are any bad guys, and then do some other kind of shit and gym and whatever. If we, again, it's all leaks, so if we believe the leaks, they're gonna be like something like, I think, bunch of gyms, or like one for each type ish. And there is gonna be a Pokemon that its evolution is gonna depend on how you treat it. So petting a Pokemon actually has, I guess, in-game benefits. And it also will be interesting to see how they handle, because it's supposed to be like almost like a seed that grows depending on... It's gonna be a seed that grows depending on how you treat it. So it will be very interesting to see how they handle it. It's the same with procedurally generated islands. I'm curious to see how they will handle it. What else was there? Now, so some leaks say that there is gonna be voice acting. I will believe it when I hear it. As long as they don't create new shit kinds of evolution. You know that there are gonna be shit kinds of evolution. But hopefully nothing as bad as fucking Ursa Luna, which is a pain in the ass. Galarian Yamask, which is a pain in the ass. And the fucking Dolphin, which is a pain in the ass. Like, all those evolutions suck ass. Like, clearly the Dolphin Pokemon is gonna be in this game, so I wonder... I truly wonder... if they will change its evolution method. Because it was kind of exclusive to the friend circle, or whatever they called it. And it was a pain in the ass to get. I mean, then you could get it in Terra Raid, so you know what, not the worst unless you found a shiny, and then it kind of sucks. Another thing I wonder is, seeing this, will we actually be able to customize our Pokemon and give them clothes? I did hear in a leak that in Pokemon Champions you could buy clothing and customization things for your Pokemon, like visual customization to you and your trainer. In Champions, I wonder if we will get something like that in Winds and Waves. Also, I do find it interesting that the female Pikachu has pink cheeks, so maybe there will be some Pokemon customization? Or maybe we'll get a new Pikachu version or something else, like redesign of Pikachu. Like the one on the left is clearly a regular Pikachu that just wears... He looks a bit tan, but he wears a hat and sunglasses and a shirt, and it's very cute. But this one, she has like a bit of a makeup thing going on. So I wonder if this will somehow... Will it be an Ash Pikachu kind of situation? That is just like a Pikachu... One Pikachu that wears a hat and they call it a day. Nothing wrong with it, by the way. It's cute. I have all the Pikachu hats. Don't use them, but they're cute to have. But I do wonder about the fact that she has like this tan and this makeup on her eyes and makeup on her cheeks, and I do wonder if we'll be able to put some makeup on our Pokemon, or at least give them some clothing, like some customization, like visual customization to them. But yeah, they look really cute. I like that he has a little puka shell necklace on his tail. That's cute. That's really cute. I'll give them that. That's adorable. Like overall, it just looks like a better Scarlet and Violet visually. I do wish that the Pokemon had more interactions with their surroundings. You know, I want this world to feel like it was lived in. I don't want this world to feel empty. Because that's Scarlet and Violet's biggest sin. The world feels empty. I want to see other people going around. Like NPCs walking around, doing stuff. I want to see random events happening while I'm exploring. Because also those events are the things you remember. You know? I do want to see... World bosses could also be cool, you know what? Not even necessarily world bosses, but like Titan Pokemon. Not Titan Pokemon, Alpha Pokemon in Legends games. Something like that. something similar to the Legends games. Like, I want to go on an island and I want to explore, and I want to see an enemy that would Pokemon would definitely tell me you fuck around, you find out really fast. Like, I want to get one of the things that I like about video games is, by the end of the day, every person who plays a video game, the experience is different, and everyone takes something different from playing a video game. But I think especially in open world games, or even games that put an emphasis on exploration, it's those random events that help you remember stuff, or remember moments in the game, or get emotionally connected to the game. Like I said, like seeing the mountains jumping around you in Pokemon Legends Arceus, or seeing the Wolfman for the first time in Red Dead Redemption 2, or any other kind of weird interaction you have in the Witcher 3, or I don't need to tell you, most of you play open world games. I mean, it's sort of to even get non-fantasy games like GTA, Red Dead Redemption. I mean, No Man's Sky is probably full of those. Of course, Fallout games, or saying random shit. Now, everyone saw those things, but the context of everyone seeing it kind of changes. So I do want to see some, like, a reason to discover stuff. I just want Mewtwo to have psychic terrain so he would be viable. I mean, just send him in with female Indeedee, and you got that Gucci. But yeah, I do want to see some things that will give me a reason to explore. I want my explorations to be rewarded. I think for years, exploration in Pokemon games didn't feel the most rewarding. Again, the one difference is Legends Arceus. Not because you saw some Pokemon spawn, but because you got a lot of tidbits of lore. But also you found some of those, like, off-road alphas, so you could alpha hunt them. Or you could find, like, by exploring in Legends Arceus, you got, like, some tidbits of lore and, you know, theory crafting. So if you're into this kind of things, you got it everywhere you looked. And also it wasn't really hard to find. But were we rewarded for exploring in Scarlet and Violet? Not really. I don't think I actually had to go out of my way to find some specific item or Pokemon. Never. Same goes for Legends ZA, like, especially now with the, what you call them, the special wormholes things. I don't really feel like I need to go out of my way to look for a special item or a Pokemon, because most items you can just buy them, or just go into a wormhole with a specific donut and you will get almost guaranteed what you want. So if you're giving me jungle exploration, but you could find it everywhere. Like, you could always find the small Gimmighoul coins, and as soon as you know where to find the big Gimmighoul chests, it's not that much of a problem. The Gimmighoul, but you didn't like after you find one Gimmighoul chest, you can kind of guess where to find the other Gimmighoul chests. I mean, it feels like an excuse for exploration. Like, why can't I find, like, a nook or cranny where if I go there, I can find, like, a special Gimmighoul that spawns only once in the game that can give me, like, 999 coins in one hit. Like, that one character that you can see it only once, and once you defeat it, it doesn't respawn. This is the kind of things I'm saying. The exploration is not really rewarding, because once you find one Gimmighoul chest, you already know where to find the rest, and roaming Gimmighouls are literally everywhere. I never had an issue getting the 999 coins. I was just running around the map in loops and just looked for all the Gimmighouls. And they make a noise so you cannot miss them. And the Gimme coin quest in Legend ZA was exhausting. Very, very, very exhausting. But we're not talking about that. I just want a reason to explore. Like, give me a cave with this super cool Pokemon, like a boss Pokemon, that after defeating it, I can guarantee catch it. You know? Or if there is going to be some customization to Pokemon, if I go into a nook and cranny, or if I do, I really want the game to actually have real side quests. I really, 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 really want real side quests, because I think one thing that incentivizes people to explore is giving side quests. So you go to a town or an area or a resort or I don't care, and you talk to an NPC and they're like, oh yeah, I need a thing from that or that island or that area. And then you go, and then you see stuff on your way there, and you want to explore, and you want to see. Like, besides doing that linear walk, I think we didn't really have any proper side quests in this game since Gen 7, I want to say. And even then, the side quests were missable. Like, I don't mind if side quests are missable, but we need to give incentives to explore in those games. And we don't have it. Like, as soon as you know what you're doing or where you're going, like, you don't like, exploration takes a backseat. Like, you do explore when you're looking for all the Pokemon in the Pokédex. Yes, you do. But also, as soon as there are online guides, you don't really go and explore. You just go to where they tell you. Like, imagine you're going into a town. Like, I think for years, I think after Sword and Shield, we didn't really have any incentive to talk to any of the NPCs. Unless you know that a certain NPC will give you an item. And you kind of know because they will have, I think, a different colored speech bubble. But side quests in Legend ZA were amazing. One of the strong suits and one of the positive things I can say about Legend ZA, the side quests were amazing. Most of them were short. You could finish them in like 5 minutes. But the harder side quests, damn, they were fun. They were actually really fun. The side quests in Legend ZA made the experience significantly better. And sometimes sometimes you didn't get really the best items, but it helped for the world building. It made the game feel less stale. You know, you felt like you were actually interacting with the world and the NPCs and, you know, whatever the game has to offer you. It was fine. It was fine. Legends Arceus also, the side quests were really, really good. And I hope this game will also have side quests, because again, if I am not incentivized to explore, I'll just catch the Pokemon I want. Won't really be interested in exploring more to maybe find some really cool Pokemon, like a cooler version of my Pokemon. Or really cool items, because they made the competitive more accessible. So it's not really that hard to find the competitive grade items. You can just find them in the store. And I think the store gets more stuff the more you progress the game. So, like, you don't really need to explore and look for the stuff. They did try to kind of make you explore when some NPCs would give you prizes if you beat a certain number of trainers in a certain route. Or in a certain area. But even then, it's like, you know, it's kind of an okay thing. It's not there. Just give us proper side quests. It doesn't need to be a long side quest. It doesn't need to be go to the other side of the map kind of side quest. But I think side quests could actually work. Because it worked for Legend ZA. Again, it made the experience so much better that I went to some NPC and it gave me the most unhinged side quest ever. Like, for example, the Cubone side quest from the DLC. It was stupid. You just need to do a survey about vitamins. But you remember it because it was funny. It was unhinged. And you just kinda didn't expect it to go into an MLM-ish kind of survey. So, and I do feel like Pokemon games are getting more and more unhinged in a good way. So I hope that they will take their unhinged writing of Legends EA and some of the unhinged writing of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and they will put it in this game. Because I think Pokemon writing is the best when it's unhinged as all hell. But yeah, the starters are cute. I don't have anything bad to say about the starters. Like, that's an Angry Bird. That's Splashy. And that's something that I will pick. It's just reverse Sobel. Sobel was sad and this guy looks very cute. Very cute. I like it. I like the lizard. Like, I just hope that we'll get more trailers. And in the future trailers, we'll actually see them changing the textures. Because I'm telling you, from afar, it looks possible. But then if you really focus, like in the mountains here in the distance, it looks exactly like Scarlet and Violet. It doesn't look good at all. And I do hope that some of the leaks will come through because the leaks make this game sound really, really good. Really, really, really amazing. But also it's Pokemon, so you know you need to take the reality pill, or the game might also not be as good as promised. Like, I don't know what I think. We just have to wait. And again, it will release in 2027, so I guess it will, if we judge by other Pokemon games. Wait, give me a second. I guess it will be released like on the later half. Like, I think when Scarlet and Violet was released not too long before. I think it was released during the summer. And Legends EA was released not too long before. It was released in October. Because it was released after my birthday. Like, they like to release those games in late autumn, around the summer. You know, somewhere between the summer and the winter holidays. So they have around a year to actually show us a good thing, a good product. And they're already getting hell because of how Legends EA looks compared to how Digimon Time Stranger looks, which you saw me play it. It looks amazing. And while it's not out, Monster Hunter Stories 3 looks really, 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 really good. It looks really clean. Like, look at this, okay? And look. Look at this. Which again, this game also comes out to the Switch too. And is going to be released like in 2 weeks, slightly before Crimson Desert, like a week before Crimson Desert. Look at this. This is going to be on the Switch 2 as well as real consoles. And of course it's fully voice acted. Now yeah, the mountains in some areas do look a bit rough. I will give them that. But look, the town looks alive. The people, the houses, people going around, things moving. Like, you see the wind moving the flags. And of course, I mean, I'm not going to compare the Pokemon in Pokemon and the monsters in Monster Hunter Stories. Because they're based on the monsters in Monster Hunter. So of course they look different, and there will be a lot of emphasis on scales and feathers. And fur. Compared on Pokemon that just tries to make the future marketable plushies. And merchandising. But like, look at the foliage. It does have some rough areas as well. I'll be honest. But I mean, if you have to compare them, Like, I want to see... This is what I want to see in a game like Pokemon. I want to see bustling towns. You cannot make a city like Mesagoza and make it feel so empty. Like, Mesagoza is supposed to be the heart of the game. You know, it's where the academy is, it's where the big stores are, it's where most of the people live. You cannot have a big town feel so empty, with nothing happening. And I hope they will learn from it, from what people didn't like about Scarlet and Violet, and they will make it better in Winds and Waves. Because imagine going into a big town and you see people and Pokemon like side by side, walking and walking and doing businesses. You know? Like, give us a reason to explore. Show us things we want to see. Show us different biomes that actually feel distinct enough from one another. Like, again, I'm not talking about the monster designs. Because clearly, Monster Hunter goes for the more... This creature could exist as an animal, as a fantastical animal. And it's supposed to be a force of nature. Where Pokemon goes for... It's an animal in the context of this world, but also it's supposed to be a marketable plushie at the same time.
We'll try to buy you some time. Not a
But like... I'm talking just design-wise, views-wise. This game is gonna be on the Switch 2 as well. Now, which one looks more like a Switch 2 game? This game? Those assholes. So yeah, this game looks like it should be on a real console. Or this game. So yeah, I do hope we will see a more... like, if I'll have to sum up, because I need to finish the stream soon and get ready for date night. My current hopes for Legends, not Legends, for Winds and Waves is 1. Show us future trailers with better graphics. Come on, fix the ground textures, fix the rock textures. You already got the water. The lava is also, it's okay. Show us voice acting. I want to see more of the islands, if they're gonna be procedurally generated. Are we going to see empty islands? Or the islands will actually have stuff in them? It's a question that needs to be answered. Shows interactions, shows worlds that look like they're full of stuff. Because yeah, here you showed us that one point in the ocean where there are plenty of fish hanging around. Okay. Those fish look very lovely. But if I'll swim slightly further, will I see more fish? Or will I see nothing? That's pretty much what I want to see in a future Legends, future Winds and Waves trailers. I don't even care if they won't show us any of the new Pokemon. Really. I just want to see if this will feel like a game that is worth buying a whole new console for, or could it have been a Switch 1 game? Because from what I've seen, besides the water graphics, yeah, it could pass as a Switch 1 game. And hell, maybe on the Switch 1 you will see games that have decent water graphics as well. That being said, I'll call it a stream. Thank you for anyone who joined. Thank you, Omer, for joining in voice chat. It was very fun chatting with you. We really, really miss you. We miss you and your wife a lot, a lot. Let's connect voice chat. Tomorrow, I think we're gonna play some Monster Hunter. We have some new event about Rompopolo. And also I need to work on my build because my build is really bad. It's horrible. And that's about it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for talking. Thank you for being amazing. I love all of you. I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.